It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland TRAILBLAZERs as they go up against the Atlanta HAWKS at State Farm Arena. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Grant. And it's Kamare in at the four-man position. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here's Kamare. Henderson passes to Simons. Lets it go with a 3. Bey pulls it in. And it's Bey with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Capella kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got the opening field goal of the game for the Hawks.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Henderson finds Grant. Great tee that time from Johnson.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Bey against Grant. Here's Young. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Here's the TRAILBLAZERs with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Now, here's Capella. Murray down low, covered by Simons. Murray, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Henderson dishes to Ayton. Henderson passes to Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Not the guy you want to send to the line. Jeremy Grant has improved his game from the stripe.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
No good on that one. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
And he sinks the second.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug-and-play on any roster in this league. As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the TRAILBLAZERs. Trailing by 2. High arcing shot. Basket counts. Here's Young. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the pass to Simons. Young against Henderson. He goes up again. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Murray. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now, here's Grant. Passes it to Simons. Here's Henderson. Back to Simons. Henderson looking it over. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Rebounded by Kamare. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left eye.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bay. .144 left to play in the first. Murray down low. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Trailblazers trailed by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, you're not all going to go down. .107 left in the first quarter. Murray finds Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Tips it up.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
His game has rounded out since he came into the league. Sharp can spot up, create for himself. He's got a lot of ways to make a difference.
Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta. Murray's checked in for Portland. So he gets them both. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still yet to score. Okongwu kicks to Young. They get it again. Outside Matthews. Young outside. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here is Brogdon. Over Young. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Murray out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Sharp, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Hayes checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. And Portland with a change here, too. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. Bay against Grant. Bay passes to Capella. On the clock. Here's Murray. The step back jumper is good. Murray's got 11 points.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bay, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Simons. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Forget the contact. Simons makes it anyway.
So it's Atlanta now. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report.
One shot.
That free throw good from Bay.
Teams really want guys like Sadiq Bey, guys with the combination of length and three-point shooting.
And Simons, hammering it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Murray, 11 points in the game. Pass to Bay. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Matthews. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Matthews has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's Simons off the drive. And that one's good by Henderson.
For 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Murray. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. A baseline J. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray outside. Here's Bay. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Murray, good.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
Murray against Henderson. Pass to Kamare.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The feed now to Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Green.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Eibel's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray finds Johnson. Baseline try. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Trailblazers trailed by 4 to the middle. Here's Simons. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
They get it back. Young. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thibault can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
3-pointers, Simons. Trae Young grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they pick up 2. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Bay. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
That's a 2 from Simons. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. DeJounte Murray had no problems getting going. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, it gives you confidence. But you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Bay. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
The putback, Capella stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bay, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 6. And stolen by Bay. In the corner, Murray with it. The Hawks again can't hit. TRAILBLAZERS shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And Ayton throws it down.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Young with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Pass to Bay. Poked away. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Henderson. He has 7, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Matthews, he's checked in for Bay. The TRAILBLAZERS making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. First free throw is good. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Murray's checked in for Portland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Now here's Matthews after Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brogdon. Takes it off the glass.
Not just a shooter. Brogdon can mix it up inside. Very determined.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. There's the dish to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson. Young's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Atlanta. Brogdon looking it over. Murray with it. He's got 17. Here's Young. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Matthews. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Sharp. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Brogdon. Ready by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 10. Murray outside. Kicks to Hunter. Back to Murray. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Murray after the basket by Atlanta. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Thybulle the bounce pass. Shot clock at 2. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. The pass to Sharp. From downtown. Trailblazers keep it alive. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also keeps the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And both free throws good for Williams. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers. Make some noise for your ATL dancers.
1:24 left to play here in the third. Now Young. 6 points for him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich looking around. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now, here's Thibault. Still scoreless. Pass to Kamare. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
And outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Locked in the pass to Sharp. From 11 feet away. No good that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Trailblazers trailed by 8. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Anderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Andre Ayton out there with Grant. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Bogdanovich against Simon. Broke loose. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
Team first.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
First free throw is good.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now, here is Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. And O'Connor slams it in.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Pass to Grant. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Bay. And the layup is good. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Aggressive to the hole. Sadiq making them pay.
And here is Simon. Into the lane. Pass to Sharp. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bogdanovich finds Johnson. On the pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Simons. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
He is not known for his rebounding, but Bogdanovich competes with great energy, and it pays off with those second chance points.
Sharp, that's good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Young. On the wing, Johnson.
Length and quickness allows Grant to be a Swiss Army knife at the defensive end.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Henderson against Young. Down low. Capella inside. Ayton's there. Capella with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 8.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here's Simons. Count it. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Man, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Young. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Murray surveying the D. Over Sharp. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Henderson. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 6. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Henderson passes to Grant. Here's Kamara. He's guarded by Johnson. Inside, Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Simons, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And he is unable to get the second one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. He kicks it to Murray. Shot clock at 5. There's Bay. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Love to see a wing player run the pick and roll. Sadiq has a diverse skill set.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. There's 53 seconds left in the game. A nice shot by Simons.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Henderson, his first, team first.
pass to Capella. That one, no good. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Grant finds 8. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And an intentional foul right there.
10 seconds. Team second. At the line for Atlanta. Ice Trae Young!
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trailed by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Young with the ball. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. Trae, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.